I got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere. And here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I'm picking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got it figured at 5 to 9.
Look at the epitaph, he went to buy a hat, according to here in this telegraph.
Paul Revere all fight, I hear his foot's alright. Of course it all depends if it rained last night.
Picking Valentine, the morning works look fine. Beside the jockey's brother's a friend of mine. Needs race. This guy says the horse needs race. Needs race. I'm picking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got it figured at 5 to 9. Has chance. This guy says the horse has chance. Valentine,
Paul Revere, I got the horse
right here.
he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge in this jungle of sin. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put the devil... Remember, friends, our Save Us All mission, located on 409 West 49th Street, is open all day and all night. Oh, never mind.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why such a refined doll like her got into that mission dodge.
Too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a part of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, South Street.
Hey, the horse, how are you? You know Nicely Johnson?
How goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, has anything been pushed on a place for Mr. Crafty yet?
He's still looking for a place.
He is on.
Tell him I'm loaded looking for that. I acquired 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000.
Where'd you acquire that?
I collected on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nathan finds out.
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan. Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
Question.
You guys see Nathan Detroit?
Where's Nathan Detroit's at?
I'm in the Nathan Detroit that's running a floating crab team. You can tell that I know he's running around looking for a spot.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I can't find a place for my crap game on account of that lousy Brannigan.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, why, hello, Lieutenant Brannigan. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I can imagine you're having trouble finding a place for your game.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live off your salary.
Did you find a place for the game yet, Nathan?
I was over at the Biltmore Garage, and Joey says he'd take the chance if we let him have the $1,000 first.
$1,000?
In cash.
Nathan, can't you do something?
I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present. And you know what today is? It's mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Nathan.
Technical issues.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up to the heat with half.
Brandy bottle baits.
It's Grant and Slim.
I know. I could make a fortune. But where could I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's the stock room behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are. The back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got.
Why, it's good old reliable Nathan, 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 Nathan Detroit. If you're looking for action, you'll furnish the spot.
Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot.
Not for good old reliable Nathan,
Or it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent
floating crab
game in New York.
Where's the action? Where's the game?
Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Say Nathan, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson.
Sky Masterson, now there is the highest player of them all.
Maybe you can lend $1,000 from Sky.
With Sky, that kind of money ain't lending money, it's betting money. So why don't I bet him on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't afraid. I'm perfectly willing, as long as I can figure out a bet in which there's no chance of losing. Oh, he likes crazy bets. Look, run into Mindy's restaurant and ask Mindy how many pieces of cheesecake and how many pieces of strudel he sold yesterday.
How much cheesecake? How much cheese?
What do you want to know for?
Just beat it. Now here comes Adelaide. If she hears I'm running a crap game again, she'll never set foot on me.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide, pigeon.
We gotta get back. Wait, you go ahead, girls. We're gonna get tuna fish on raw with a chocolate sundae and tomato ketchup. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I say, look, Charlie, I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. I'm starving. And he says, you don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and eat that cheese in Detroit.
And you said to him?
I told him, I'll be whoever I want. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
Hope you like it.
It's a belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly, so put this belt around your belly. But look, I didn't get you a present. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Nathan, darling, I kind of like presents. Makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One day when I have the money, you'll have Nathan and me.
Nathan, darling, I'd do without anything just so as long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game again? What an absurd thought.
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake, that's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey. Look, you better get going now. I know you don't like when your sandwich gets soggy.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, fellas.
Nathan, you will promoter you.
How are you, Sky? You gonna be in town long?
Flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's lots of action down there. Do you want to come with me?
No, I got lots of business here. Look, are you hungry? You want to go into Mindy's to get a piece of cheesecake or strudel?
No, I think I'll go hit the left hand.
But you will admit that Mindy has the best cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite across from Mindy's cheesecake.
And yet there's some people who still like Mindy's strudel better than her cheesecake. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of? Strudel or cheesecake?
Well, I've never given it much thought, but I'm sure he sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
I will bet you $1,000 that Mindy sells more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you the story.
Oh.
When I was a young man about to go off from the world, my father said to me a very important thing. Son, the old guy says, one day along your travels, a man is going to come to you with a brand new deck of cards and bet that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in you. Do not bet this man, for as sure as you're standing there, you're going to end up with a ear full of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim you've been hawking Minnie's cheesecake.
You don't think that.
However, if you're really looking for some action, I bet you don't know the color necktie you have on. Well,
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color.
We took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she said to pick her up after the hot box show tonight, and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
yes, dear. That's husband talk if I've ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the girl that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload Adelaide. I love her.
I'm not trying to put the rap on dolls, but figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Then how come you ain't got one going to Havana with you tomorrow?
I like to travel light, but if I wish to take a doll to Havana, there's a large assortment available.
Follow the cold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll say no more. Follow, follow the cold.
Any doll, and not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
I named her.
Her. Cider.
Pray no more. Follow, follow the cold.
Excuse me, do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been trying to build up the courage to come here.
There are 2 pamphlets that I think you should read.
Thank you.
There will also be a meeting on Thursdays, which I'm sure you will want to attend.
I'm sure. Yes, Sarah.
How do you know my name?
Well, let me introduce myself. Sky Masterson. Hope you don't think I'm getting out of line, but I think it's great to see a nice-looking nice-looking lady like you sacrificing herself for the sake of others.
There is another pamphlet that I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I'll be needing a lot of private personal help from you.
I will also be speaking at Thursday's prayer meeting.
I think I'm going to need some private lessons. How about we have dinner or something?
I think not. Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. You're a big sinner. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
How about I make you a proposition? I guarantee I can fill this place with sinners.
What's my end of the bargain?
You have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for one dozen sinners. You don't think it's good? Ask anybody in town. I owe you 1 dozen sinners.
Please go away.
Somewhere in the world there must be a man that will appear to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry.
You'll know at a glance by the two pair of pants. No, you're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Well, do you want to know how the gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know. I'll know. Won't ever ask, am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? And I'll stop and I'll stare at that vase in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along.
And now, for our grand finale of our final round, we take you down to the farm with our star, Miss Alex, and the hot box Farm Rex.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you. About you? About you. My heart is leaping, I'm having trouble sleeping, 'cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Diddle little little, diddle little little, diddle little little do. Diddle little little, diddle little little, diddle little little. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, oh it beats me all to heck, beats me all to heck, how I ever tend the farm, when I want to keep my arms about you. About you? About you. I'm sleeping, I'm going to the Dickens. I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Do little little, do little little, do
he said to read this book because it might be to do psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is psychology. It tells you where girls do certain kinds of things. What do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding bell. I've had it for 3 years, and I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
No. That's what.
So you see, I've got my bell. Now all we need is our license and our blood test.
Our what?
Blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open up my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning to run that crap game again.
No. How could you think such a thing? Because I love you. I want us to be the happiest married couple in the world.
I'm all dated up tomorrow with Society Max, and he breaks in account of your dopey crap game. Honest Adelaide, I pity you.
Look at me, honey. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. That reminds me of your crap game.
Come on, cheer up. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Nicely, what are you looking at?
Guy following Miss Sarah. You should have seen her. The look she gave him would have cooled off on loose at mating time.
Great, just don't take it to head down.
Havana, he couldn't take this tall into a shit. Where's Nathan? He ought to start lining up the game anyway.
I don't know, suppose trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at me.
That Miss Adelaide, always taking his mind off honest work.
It's too bad such a smart businessman like him has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
That is his weakness, and we should be tolerant. I'm told it is a worldwide weakness. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some dog.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane. It's only a John, B for a Jane.
When you see a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten my Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some doll.
When you see a sport in his cash as we're short, make a bet that he's baking it with some dog.
When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the heck do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slop takes a good steady job, and he smells from Vitalis and Barbasol.
Call it dumb, call it clever, oh, but you can give odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some doll, some doll, some doll. The guy's only doing it for some doll.
Well, we finally lost him. I do think you should pay him some attention.
Yes, he attended every board meeting we had today. I think he might be interested in our work. Very. By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I never should have volunteered for the post. I can't reach these people. Well, let's go into lunch. General Cartwright. Good morning, Sarah. Arvine.
Good morning.
We didn't know you were coming into town today, General.
Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Won't you come in and have lunch with us?
No, dear, I don't have time. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have some exciting political French commission.
Close the mission.
General, please. Someone can do good here even if I can't.
We've announced a meeting for tomorrow night.
But will anyone be here?
Pardon me, General. Let me introduce myself. Scoutmaster Former Senator.
How do you do?
How do I do? I wish to contest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
I'll get you 10.
What?
Might I make a suggestion, General? Why don't you just come tomorrow night to the meeting and find it for yourself?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 1 dozen genuine sinners.
Well, hallelujah.
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 Praise the Lord.